So I'm Cristina Wright. I'm Superintendent for Moberly School District.
So you just started in January, correct, when taking over this position?
Well, I took over actually in June.
Okay.
There was not a seated superintendent at the time, so I was able to start a little bit early. Usually it's a July 1 contract start, but it's been a wonderful start getting to know everybody.
So how are your first impressions of the district?
Well, I love the size of the town. It's wonderful. It's a small town feel, but we have some larger community resources. We have beautiful facilities and a really welcoming staff. We have served about 2,000 students, just over that. So it's a really great size for young people to learn here.
Before coming here, I bet you have to do some research on the district. Was there anything that stood out that you think Moberly does really well, and one thing that you'd like to see maybe improved upon since now that you've taken over?
Well, I think Moberly is really organized in terms of our continuous school improvement planning and involving stakeholders in that process. So we have a vision for the next 5 years about where the district wants to go. They have great facilities, resources, and planned involvement to that end with community input. So that's really great resource. And I think just continuing to have leadership in the central office in terms of financial planning is something that I can connect with too. So,
kind of going off of that, has there been any projects over the summer that you guys have been working on as far as upgrades or maybe construction or anything along those lines?
We've really had a focus of enhancing safety as a district. So we have installed window laminate on all the buildings in the district. We have added these HVAC filters for air quality. We installed several new security cameras across the district. We have just finished our early childhood learning center expansion, and we have an alternative school building being built right now that will be finished in approximately December. So really all things safety and security, we're taking a hard look at how to keep our students and staff safe.
With that, I know the governor just rolled out an app about helping with safety. Is that something you guys are taking a look at, or are you thinking of implementing? Or?
It's been a tremendous benefit to us, great help. So that is how we were able to afford installing security cameras and the window laminate, so where we might not otherwise have been able to do that.
So across the state, or the mid portion of the state, there is a kind of a trend of the math testing scores being down. Have you seen what Moberly's look like, and is that concerning you, or do you think there's room for improvement there? Right?
We are taking a hard look at all of our students' academic achievement results, and there is a large push in terms of literacy and numeracy, so both reading and math improvement. Of course, we were tracking that before the pandemic, but it's really been ramped up post-pandemic, how to recover from some of that learning loss. So we have needs to recover, and we have plans to do that, but we need to implement, and it takes all hands on deck to make that happen. Some of that looks like before and after school tutoring. Some of that looks like extending into the summertime for summer school, and just the way that we teach inside of the classroom.
Do they currently have a summer school program at all here? Or
Yes, they do.
So with the pandemic, I know that hurt a lot of districts, especially staffing-wise, where that's been an issue kind of across the state. How do you feel like your guys' staffing is? Is there room to hire some more people, or do you guys feel like you're in a good spot right now?
Well, we have hired approximately 30 new teachers. We still have 2 openings in math, so the teacher shortage is affecting us, and it's real. So we are looking at our Grow Your Own program and how we retain folks in this community, so they'll stay as professionals if they graduate high school or graduate college locally and they're willing to settle down in a beautiful community. So it is a factor, and it didn't used to be quite as heightened as it is now, where we would be at August 13th looking to fill classroom teachers.
If those aren't filled, what's the strategy, I guess, to overcome some of those shortages and make sure everyone's still getting the quality Moberly education?
Right. We look at a variety of strategies, really. We look at virtual learning as one possibility. We look at restructuring our staff placement if necessary. So if we have someone with appropriate certification, we can move into math content. Take a look at that, and we look at if there's someone that has great experience with mathematics that's not perhaps appropriately certified that would work towards certification, that has a college degree, then that's someone that we can look at putting into the classroom, and then working on some hand-to-hand training with other staff members who have expertise in instructional coaching.
And then finally, with the school year right around the corner, for parents that are sending their kids to Moberly School District, why should they be excited about the upcoming school year?
Well, we are really pushing the refresh button and starting a whole new vision for this district and infusing joy wherever we can. So really focusing on building relationships with our students and our families and enhancing a caring environment so that we can press the gas pedal on high expectations. So putting all of that together in a small town, I think, is the perfect blend. It's exactly what I would be looking for my children, and am and have brought a child here. So I know that we'll have a really welcoming and academically enriching environment for all of our students.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Those are great questions.